New tonight, former Cheektowaga Supervisor Diane Benczkowski may be returning to town leadership, but under a different title and a different party. The vote to appoint her as a councilwoman was delayed tonight. We spoke with town leaders about what her return to the council could mean. Ahead of Tuesday's work session, we spoke with Democrat Town Supervisor Brian Nowak and Republican Councilman Michael Jasinski about the possible return of Diane Benczkowski.
My initial reaction was, if you want to move into the future, why are we doing this?
I was very excited because Diane at heart is a conservative.
Benczkowski served multiple terms as the democratically endorsed supervisor, starting in 2016 before she retired in 2023. In November of 23, Nowak won the seat in a tight race against Jasinski. Town meetings have been fraught with tension ever since. Plus, a seat on the council was left vacant after the recent passing of longtime board member Jerry Kaminsky. That happened January 28th. That means the Republican majority can find a replacement, which must be approved by the full board. Both Nowak and Jasinski spoke about Benczkowski's potential appointment, reflecting on her service as supervisor.
It's a mixed bag, but on the budget side, you know, a lot of the issues we're dealing with right now, we don't have money in our budgets to deal with vehicle replacements for heavy equipment. When we're talking about capital projects, you had these last few years of budgets. Maybe it's good that she can see the consequences of her actions.
We had an excellent relationship because our views and our beliefs were parallel. You know, they were identical. I think with her business acumen and knowing how the board has been ran, she has seen a lot of different things that the board people haven't seen as far as the meat and potatoes of some of the issues that ail the town. Like, you know, we know taxes is a big problem.
Benczkowski was not at Tuesday's work session, although she could have been appointed. The resolution is expected to be considered now at the next board meeting, February 25th.
And now we're at a situation where we have to make some real hard choices that we should have made back then. We can't increase expenses 4 to 5% a year when you're increasing taxes less than 2%, or increase the spending with a 0% tax increase. And that happened throughout her second term.
Because at the end of the day, we're all people at Cheektowaga. I think a lot of people share the same values. I mean, I don't care what party you're affiliated with. No one in the town of Cheektowaga wants to absorb a tax rate.
Benczkowski could not be reached for comment tonight, and we'll continue our coverage of this story following the next town board meeting again later this month.